Now we review the sixth film in the inept Twinkie monster saga, Despicable Me 4. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so I am Richard, this is Random Street Theater, and I have seen Despicable Me 4. Let me just remind you folks that I have not seen all of the Despicable Me films or the Minions movies. So I think I saw 2 Despicable Me films and maybe one or perhaps part of one Despicable Me movie or Minion movie. So I do not know all of the intricacies of the inept Twinkie monster saga. All right? Not my thing. But before I get any further, let me remind you that for every 1,000 subscribers, I got to purchase one of these bracelets from the company 4Ocean. If you'd be so kind as to comment, like, and subscribe, you'd be doing your part for a better world, as 4Ocean will pull a pound of trash out of the ocean every time I do that. So, yes. Anyway, so, in the beginning of Despicable Me 4, you have the phallic-nosed Gru goes to his high school reunion to apprehend Bugman. And, I mean, the name is like Maxime or something. Maxime Lamel, and he is a French cockroach. Very insulting to the French, I guess, but it's a cartoon. And he has invented a ray that makes him part cockroach so that he can be a better supervillain. And of course they have a rivalry with him and Gru. So Gru shows up and they fight. He gets arrested by whatever organization Gru now works for. And dude breaks out and swears revenge. That's your premise for the movie. Beyond that, Gru has to go and do witness protection or protection of some kind. And the majority of his inept Twinkie monsters go to the spy headquarters to be super soldiered. Right? So we've got Fantastic Four Twinkie monsters. Right? There's Super Strong Twinkie Monster. There's Eat Anything Twinkie Monster. There's Laser Beam Twinkie Monster. And... am I getting it right? I mean, I think there are 4 of them. Maybe there are 5 of them. Because there's Stretchy Twinkie Monster and Flying Twinkie Monster. Or is Stretchy Twinkie... I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, look, there's a super strong Twinkie monster, an Eat Anything Twinkie monster, a Laser Beam Twinkie monster, a Superman Twinkie monster, and Stretch Armstrong Twinkie monster. And, these characters have little to do with the story. They're a side plot. The primary plot revolves around Gru. He's got, I think, his 3 most loyal minions helping him out. He's not getting along with his infant son, and he is blackmailed to go steal the mascot from his high school, which is a honey badger. All right? So, yeah, there's a lot of moving parts to this. There's the annoying rich neighbors, and the supervillain trying to kidnap Gru's son, and the school faculty, and all those sorts of things. All right? Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts of this. And I've seen a lot of reviewers who really hate this film for some reason. And that appears to be a thing that is a reviewer-centric concept. Because IMDb is giving this a 6.4, which is pretty low. And critics on Rotten Tomatoes are giving it a 52%, which again is very low. But audiences on Rotten Tomatoes and Fandango both give it a 90% approval rating. So I have to say, Steve Carell still got it as Gru. Will Ferrell pretty much nails it as Maxime Lamel. And I found it to be a fairly entertaining movie. In fact, in the movie theater, there was one person who just couldn't stop laughing. I don't recall if other people were laughing, but there was this one guy who was just laughing so hard I think he wet himself. And look, I hate everything. You guys have known that I don't like things. I like this. Yeah, there were a lot of moving parts, but it is a cartoon, and as a cartoon, the characters are very distinct, even the minions seem to be distinct enough to be worth it. And, okay, so you've got a lot of kind of cliche things, and you know what's going to happen. I mean, it's like, these movies have a very solid formula at this point. The minions are inept, Gru is unstoppable, and, the agency the dude works for can't get anything right. I'm assuming. I don't remember much about them. But, this is a fun film. And one of the standouts for this film is that the music is really great. The end of the film is the two main characters singing, Everybody Wants to Rule the World. And, it's like, you enjoy it. You just enjoy every moment of this film. I don't know why people are saying it's not as good as the other films. I haven't seen the other films. I don't know if it's as good as the other films. But I think your enjoyment of this film may really belong very much in the concept of what is your expectation. I mean, look, this is a kids' movie. I walked into this film thinking it's a kids' movie. I'm probably not going to like it. All right. It's going to be predictable and silly, and I don't think I laughed once. But that doesn't mean I didn't enjoy the film. So really, this film, maybe it doesn't stack up very well compared to the other films, but it's not like Indiana Jones 4, which was a complete and total letdown, or Indiana Jones 5, which was a complete and total letdown, or The Last Jedi, which most people think was a letdown. I personally think that this film is solid enough. It belongs in the upper half of your watch list. If you have kids, this is probably going to be a must-watch film for you, because they probably love their little inept Twinkie monsters. Incidentally, the Twinkie monsters love banana. Did you know that Twinkies originally had banana-flavored filling? Yes, it was because of the lack of bananas for World War II that meant that, well, I think it was World War II, it was a banana shortage that caused the filling to become cream as opposed to banana filling. So yes, they're just trying to get back to their roots by chasing bananas. Anyway, Despicable Me 4 is a solid enough film. You will enjoy it. I did anyway. So I say upper half of the watch list. Better than most children's movies out there, or most children's movies I've seen. And, I mean, I don't like anything. So, there you have it. That's my opinion. Love to hear yours. Comments below. I'm Richard. Greetings, humanity. Once again, Fred the Facehugger here, reminding you to comment, like, and subscribe. And of course you should do that, because if you look, I am wearing 2 bracelets. These bracelets are from 4Ocean, a company that pulls a pound of trash out of the ocean every time somebody buys something from them. Well, the owner of this channel has pledged to buy 1 bracelet for every 1,000 subscribers. And it's a very, very dirty ocean that you dirtied. So, you should help him out and comment, like, and subscribe. Therefore, having him more subscribers so that he can buy more bracelets and clean that ocean. Or, yeah, I could fulfill my life cycle and hug your face. Don't you want a hug? Come over here. I want to give you a hug. I want to give you a hug right now. Yes, come over here, polluting human. Let me give you a hug.